Jesus, being the perfect manifestation of all the functions, his use of NI in its perfect form was basically just knowing for sure what the future is going to behold, knowing for sure how to actually like work towards that future and make it actually happen, and commit to it. And yeah, so what are some ways that we can use our own NI to grow closer to God and bring him glory?
Yeah, for sure. I think with NI, that exact thing of like going down really into the specifics of the situation, doing the deep dive into not just possibilities, but like, this will be good for you because, or this, given these things that have been, your struggles in the past, God could be trying to teach you this lesson right now that is going to have this implication for your future. It's like they're so good at diving deep into that specific moment and concluding through reason and like exploring how exactly God does work in very particular situations. And I've often had my mind opened. It's with a different energy. With NE, it's just so optimistic and like anything's possible. With NI, it's just this security, this surety that like he's there in my specific situation, whereas NE is more like he's everywhere,
Both are true. Both are true, and depending on how he chooses to operate at a certain point, like both can be true.
Yeah, 100%. But NI really looks at like how he has operated in my life in the past and like how he could still be operating now and like how that'll manifest in the future. And just that really consistent narrative, which like I kind of crave because my pattern recognition can be so bad with that. But I guess with NI, also just having a tap on it and making sure that you're not entertaining those really, again, as I said, it can be quite nihilistic if it goes too deep. Just not making sure that you have that tap on that intellectual pride to explore all these different avenues that could tempt you to go into like atheism or, things like
for
that.
sure. Yeah. If anything, it's about learning to align your NI with his NI, because like just because we have a grasp on, like, of course all the functions can be used in a way that can help us grow closer to him, and all of them have their strengths in helping us understand him and be more connected with him. But of course they also have their ways to easily not make us feel connected. NI can get so easily entrenched in its own ideas for the future, even if it's not in line with what God wants for the future. NE can explore way too many possibilities that God actually doesn't even care about or doesn't even want you to entertain. SC can get too much into the moment, and they might be experiencing this creation and appreciating it, but they forget the creator of what brought them that experience in the first place. SI can fall into the trap of like, kind of like with the Pharisees, tradition for the sake of tradition, but not really having the heart behind it, or doing it for the sake of the one who gave you that command of the traditions. It's really more about aligning your function with how he wants, how he's guiding you to use it. Like, your plans should be aligning with his plans, because at the end of the day, it's his plans that will triumph and actually bring goodness to the world. It's shouldn't be a shock, but sometimes it is. Like, God's plans for us are not bad. They're actually really good. So it's not, there's nothing wrong. If anything, you're much better well off, like if you align your NI with his NI.